Hey, it's Buck and Reg, man. Hot 937 morning show. We got a good friend of the station. My man Wale is on with us right now, man. How you feel, man? Good morning.
Pretty good, man. Can't complain.
Now, man, you've been working hard. We've been playing your music for a long time, Wale, and you got some huge fans down here, man. And your whole style. When I when I when I first heard you, because I knew you was from DC. So right? You're from Baltimore, DC, Wale?
DC.
DC. So I expected to hear some go-go right away. And I know you did that before, but when you put the music on, you started making the music, it was more like a different vibe. Was that intentional, like, or did you plan on doing that?
I use all types of the music that I was influenced by as a kid. Like it's not really like a contrived thing. I go in the studio, I hear music, I write. You know what I'm saying, and I craft a story like that.
Well, I was jealous because as a DJ, I used to love to play go-go, and I always wanted the experience of being in DC at a go-go party and the Chuck Brown and the Soul Searchers and just that vibe. I've never experienced that. What did I miss? What is it like at a party like that? You've been to a bunch of them. What's that feeling like?
It's a good feeling. I mean, people still dance at go-go's, you know what I'm saying? Like in the regular clubs, like a lot of times it's a staring competition, but like people still dance in the go-go for sure.
Yeah.
How what you call it? I've been to DC to some go-go clubs. I got family out in Maryland, so I've been out there a lot, and I got to see Chuck Brown
Did you?
before he passed away. Yeah,
Nah.
yeah, I did. So yeah, the DC go-go scene was definitely crazy. Wale, Big Reg, um, you make music. It's like you said, it don't seem like you go in with a plan. You go in and if it's a slow song, if it's an up tempo song, you attack it. It seems like you're not just going for one certain sound.
Nah, yeah, no, I mean, like it'll find itself. Like I work every day, so like I could just change. I could my mood could change. I could just change the words around, as long as it's consistent. As long as it tells a story. You know what I'm saying? I don't really overthink it like that. Like it's however I feel. That's what I'm gonna put down.
How many songs do you actually make before you say, "All right, you know what? I think we're ready to start moving on this project."
They're fragmented, man. Like sometimes it's a whole lot of songs.
Hmm.
Sometimes like during the pandemic, it was like the first 5 songs I wrote. I put out an EP. Like
Oh
I
wow.
didn't I didn't like, but this has been 4 years in the making on this album, so I can't tell you how many songs is in that hard drive.
Wow. Now, it sounds to me like when you make your project, you don't care what's on the radio right now.
Yeah.
You're not really focused on what the current situation is, the current sound. You going and do your own thing, and if people accept you, they accept you. Am I right?
Yeah, I mean, you know what? I don't think anybody knows what a radio record is no more. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You're
Right.
you're
You're right.
right.
It don't really, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, my last album, I had ideas for songs that I think should have went to radio. And this album, I feel like every song can fit in some type of radio format. But I don't necessarily shoot for that at all. Like there's some songs on my album that are only one verse, but that's the story. That's how it is. It felt like it was over. Like, and those songs feel like they could be on radio. So I mean, it's not when you're on the label, that's not always your decision what's the single going to be. But
Yeah.
I'm just glad that the radio has always been embracing me for the past like
Yeah.
decade.
You've been a radio artist. Like even though I know you ain't shooting for it, your songs find their way on radio. And the thing about your songs, they stick for
They
a long
stay around.
time.
They
Yeah,
stay around.
yeah. That's like one of my biggest blessings is for my music to like resonate and age well.
Yeah.
Now you have the hard drive, like you said, with who knows how many songs. What do you do with those songs that don't make projects? Do you ever revisit them and be like, you know what,
Sometimes I
maybe
give
this will
them.
work?
Sometimes I give them to other artists. Sometimes I like I there's a couple right now that I'm thinking about, like, man, maybe like some stuff that I wrote in like 2012 that I'm like, maybe I could go back to this and change this around, da, 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 da. Like, They're
Yeah.
always there. They're always, they gonna be there. I done lost about 2 hard drives.
You done
Oh,
lost them?
shit, man.
Yeah, man, I lose a lot of stuff, but
Yeah, you're a little
yeah,
too hey, Wale, you're a little too calm to say I lost like two
because
hard
I mean,
drives. That's
I lost one like 2014. I lost one like 2021. Like, yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
man.
know. They
and
say
you don't and you
it
don't
might get stored somewhere, but if I find them, a lot of people is in trouble, man.
you ever give away one of the songs that didn't make your project and it turned up and you like, damn, how I missed that one.
That's happened a couple times. Yeah, but I'm not allowed to say, but that's happened a couple times.
But this is your eighth studio album, Wally. When you first started with that first one, did you imagine you going to eight? Was that
Yeah, I
yeah,
did.
that was the plan?
Yeah, I mean, like this is my job. You know what I'm saying? This is my job.
Mm.
This is my job. Like, and I mean, it's 8 albums in, but 13 mixtapes and 3 collab projects. So
Yeah.
that's yeah. But it's my job. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's what I do. Like a lot of people get in this game and they don't really know if they love it or not. So
I'm listening to the album. Everything is a lot. It came out November 14th. You got a little Afro beats on there too, man. Tell me about that collaboration, how that happened.
I mean, I'm Nigerian, so like I've always had my I've always been like I've been working with artists over there since I started making music. So these are guys that I'm friends with, Odomodu Black, Shay,
Mm-hmm.
and Kenny. Like I'm cool with all of them. You know what I'm saying? They in different times we saw each other in the same city and we just cooked up like and that's how them joints came around.
Did you ever think you would see a day when the Afro beats has become so big in the States and it's only gonna get bigger?
Yeah, I did that as well because you know, like when I lived in DC, like the whole building was Africans, Jamaicans, Haitians, and there's huge communities all over the major cities with
Wow.
Nigerians, Haitians, Jamaicans. Like just by the law of averages, like the influx of Africans moving into the states. I knew at some point African music was going to be a mainstream thing, like just by numbers only. You know what I'm saying?
What part of DC you from?
Northwest, but I grew up in Maryland.
Okay. I visited Southeast one time. This is a funny story. It was an artist in DC. His name was Self. This was a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I came down there to DJ for him, and he gave me the directions. I flew in, and I gave the driver the address I was going, and it was Southeast DC.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, "Do you know exactly where you going?" I said, this is the address I'm going to, and I'm in the shuttle with other people. He said, well, I'm dropping you off first because I'm not going there by myself.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of parts in the Southeast that and aren't the safest. But I mean that's like that in every
That's
major.
everywhere.
Yeah.
That's
Now
everywhere.
the new singer with Leon Thomas. Leon Thomas, congratulations. He just picked up a Grammy, and I called that album of the year too.
Yeah, he did.
That song is amazing right now. Now, did you have him picked up to be the singer? Did you have him already picked up when you wrote that song?
Me and Leon got a lot of like ideas. Like we're kind of from the same tree of like
Yeah.
weird like brainiac in the studio. He just knows how to play. He knows how to play everything though. Like, but I think we was wrapping up the album and like we both knew that he would like to get him on the project. So I just remember it was one of the last sessions and then like he played the beat and I was like, man, listen, I'm not about to overthink this. Let's just go. Let's get to it.
It's funny because a lot of people who are just hearing Leon Thomas think this is his first time doing music. Leon's been behind a lot of stuff. He was doing kid
Yeah.
shows. He's been in this business for a long time. So I'm happy to see the growth of Leon Thomas. It's amazing.
Yeah, man. Like it's. I mean, he's a hard working dude. Like he's like a pure energy guy. Like all of us, like a lot of us that have been in the game a little longer, have become a little more cynical, a little more jaded. He's like straight pure, like I'm here. This is what I'm here to do. I'm gonna do my thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's always in. I never seen him in a bad mood. I mean,
Really?
he,
That's
he was the
amazing.
actor first, so maybe he knows how to hide it. But yeah, but I never seen him in a bad mood. Like, and sometimes there's some people that you just like really like can see like what type of person they are. Like, and Leon is one of them people. Like, you just gotta be proud of him. You gotta be happy for him. He's one of the
Yeah.
really few good people in this joint.
You listen to Leon Thomas, you listen to Wale, and you just say, you know what, them connecting, it just sounds like it works.
Yeah.
Just listening to both of your music. So when you say that y'all link together like sonically, you know, like kind of being from the same place. When you say that, you know, this is your job, you 8 albums in, 13 mixtapes in. What keeps you with that mindset of working? Because sometimes, like you said, that's 21 projects. Sometimes people could be like, you know what, I did a lot. I don't really got to keep going.
Because when you got a job, but like I mean, like that's like you know, like you don't want to work no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want what you gonna do with your day. Like, I don't really have that many hobbies. Like, play Madden sometimes. You feel me? Like, this is what I do. Even if I'm on like hiatus, I'm still kind of thinking of like I'm working. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about work. It's a job that I love and I hate sometimes too, but like it's still my job. So like when I get up in the morning, I think like how my parents used to do. Like they had to get up and go to work. So now my job is like getting up, going to work, protecting my mind, protecting my like my
Yeah.
creativity. You know what I'm saying? Watering it.
You ever think like, you're not like, I'm not working hard enough.
Yeah,
Things are moving
LA will
around
do
me.
that. LA will do that to you. LA will always make you feel like you're not working hard enough. And New York. Those two cities, because it's constant competition, it's constant like reminders. Like, yeah, the LA and New York will do make you feel like that. And I'm also kind of got that like that Kobe Bryant gene where it's like nothing is good enough until it's like great enough.
Yeah.
So,
I feel you. Wale, you mentioned you play Madden, right?
yeah.
How many times my Patriots beat up on your Commanders?
Man, you don't stop.
How many times my Patriots beat up on your
Wale,
Commanders?
you know what?
Man,
You ain't
you
even
know
got to
what?
answer
Like
that.
How many? How?
I'm gonna let him live his Super Bowl week, man. You know,
But you
and
know what? Wale,
Steph is my
listen,
brother, man. So I'm gonna let that slide.
Wale, if they lose, listen, we're gonna call you on three-way on the air, and we both could give because he been going crazy on me because he told me that the Patriots will win a Super Bowl before, well,
Two
get to
months
a
ago, I
Super
told you
Bowl
2 months ago.
before Dallas will. I'm a Cowboys fan.
Oh, nah, see those I can't tolerate the Falcons. Yo, I can't that those don't even, you can't even say that. You can't even say that word in this house. No.
What, a Cowboy fan?
Can't say that.
How you end this shit?
Is it over yet?
Damn.
They in
Hold
Cancun
on.
with us,
He a
man.
Patriot. He let
Nah,
you.
listen. Steph Diggs is a Maryland national treasure, man. So we rocking with
Oh,
Steph.
okay. All right.
Oh,
Okay. Well, hold up. There was somebody from Connecticut who played for Washington before.
Like, man, listen, that don't matter. We all in Cancun right now, so we gonna support Steph and Cardi, man.
When-
Well, you know what? Yeah, okay. I like Steph. I like Cardi, but I ain't gonna hold you. I'm praying Patriots get the brakes beat off of them.
Man, I just want Steph to do it because it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like
He
he
deserved it.
made it. He
they
made
kind
it.
of counted him out, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and he's like he's so passionate. Like he's so like intense. Like, but then off the joint, he's calm. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but like I see what he brought to that organization and like
Yeah.
what type of leader he is and like what he been through in his career. Like it'll be just a nice thing. Like
They did my man Bill Belichick bad though. They doing my man Bill Belichick bad, Wale.
they doing him bad, but Robert Kraft, they turned him down too.
They got so now you know what that mean, right? That means Tom Brady can't go in first ballot.
Nah, that's crazy.
They're gonna be
That's
too hot then.
that's
They
crazy.
trying to make him feel it in another way. Brady,
That's
they
crazy.
gonna riot if you don't.
Yeah, they will. Yeah, they
Brady gonna
will.
be like, I
But
ain't had nothing to do with that, man.
nah, man, that's the scout. That's the spy
The
gate,
play
right?
gate and all that.
Nah,
But
man.
no, I
Yeah.
think it's a certain arrogance that Bill Belichick had. I think that's really what they rubbed a lot of people wrong. But I think Tom is like he's probably in the process of undoing any type of way he's
He
not.
is.
Yeah, yeah.
He
He's not
talking to him
gonna
right now like this. Hey, when I go in there, y'all better not pull this BS. Let's get this out the way right
Yeah.
now.
He did that. He
Straight.
did that. Hey, now, you know what I'm saying? I got influence now.
Now, Wale, you've been doing a lot with the youth football in DC. Tell me about your what you've been doing with the kids out there, because I know you're involved with the youth football too.
We do a camp every year. Gift a week. We do a whole week giving back to the community and the arts, stuff like that. It was very, very cold this last one, but it was good. Like it's good to see like the kids out there. Like it's a nostalgic feeling because I definitely miss playing. So it's good to be out there with the kids.
You
You
play
you
you
play?
play football?
Yeah, 12 years. I went to Robert Morris University in Pittsburgh and Virginia State,
Ah,
What position?
running back.
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, that was all
Well,
right.
these one night shows only you're doing. I mean, I like that idea. Whose idea was that to just go out there and do these one night stands, these one shows?
We getting ready for some big stuff though. And my fans been asking, so you asking you should receive.
Yeah. How much do you like communicate with your fans via social network, or do you?
I do on Twitter, and mostly like the shows after shows, meet greets and stuff like that. But I got a good gauge on what they want though. I've always had that. Like I've always had ways to find out what they want and and let them be a part of the process.
Now
Man,
this music game, man, you've been in it for a long time. I know you've seen the ups, the downs, the BS. How do Wale keep his peace?
Uh, Being by myself, like you know what I'm saying, like just being dolo, like just like I gotta regroup, I gotta
Ain't
recharge.
that tough in this business though? Like when you gotta collab, you kind of gotta speak to people. Sometimes you gotta shake hands, kiss babies.
I mean, yeah, but that's part of the battery. You gotta recharge though. You
hmm
gotta recharge, and I be recharging my battery. I as soon as the Grammy week was over, I go back into hiding. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna pop out for Super Bowl a little bit, and then go back into hiding, and then
Wow.
All Star Weekend maybe do a little bit of this and that. Go back
Yeah.
into hiding. You know what I'm saying? You gotta recharge.
Wally, you're one of the few artists that can land on a love songs playlist and a hip hop playlist at the same time. You know, that's a talent. That's amazing right there. The stuff, the music that you make is for everybody. I said when I talked, I want to ask him about that because you can put those songs out that incorporate so much feelings, and it sounds like when you make these songs, those are real feelings coming out on these records. The
Sometimes,
listeners can
I
hear
mean,
that.
sometimes I can draw inspiration from somewhere else because it's all. I mean, it's designed to make you feel something, but sometimes they're like extra personal. Sometimes they're kind of like a mixture of like something I've seen or something that's happening or something that I've watched. You know what I mean?
Are some of those songs records that you had to get out just to release something you had inside of you and you had to let them
A
out?
lot of the ones on the album is like that. Yeah, like a lot of them songs was in real time. So
Yeah, that's crazy. That's good. I love that record.
What's easier to make? Those records where you really pouring your personal feelings into them, or the ones where you just creating just from being a dope writer?
it's about it all depends on the day. Like I can't. Sometimes I'm locked in like flow state, and some days I'm like you know it's not. It's smooth. It's not. You know what I mean? It just got to come to you. It's like you can't. I wish there was a button, but
Yeah.
if I'm feeling some way, it could have been a way that I felt 3 years ago about something I'm not right about. So
What's the vibe when you writing? Like, do you got to have a certain setup in that studio? Do it got to be quiet? Do
I just
you
got
need your people
I
around?
like no, I don't really like I used to like the crowded sessions, but I don't really like it that much no more. Like I need to be able to like pace or walk around or get some air, like without people really being like, where do you go? What is going on? Like, like I need like kind of just like a vibe by myself, like most of the time.
I like to ask this question to Wale. Wale, what's old school to you? Growing up in DC, what's considered old school to you, music
Oh,
wise?
like Dougie Fresh,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Are
Salt and
you going
Pepper.
that far back? Okay.
Yeah, that's old school to me. But you know, we probably old school to whatever they listen to
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, I know. Who
I
who
don't
did
I don't think so. I think hip hop's too young for like because I can't even look at like Jay and them as old school because it's like because hip hop is still too young. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
I know.
I consider like Big Daddy Kane, all that, like Rakim and all that old school, like you
Yeah,
know.
for me as a programmer, when I'm programming the radio station, I got to think of the listeners because if we have a 20-year-old there listening to us right now, old school Jay-Z is old school to a 20-year-old.
That's in a way, but
In a way,
I
you
feel
don't.
like I feel like we got the youngest genre, so it's kind of hard to
Yeah.
like quantify like what's the old school like because it's still so new, like you know what I'm saying, like hip hop was born with like 81 or something like that.
Hip hop. Remember, it just turned 50 years old. What, two
Yeah,
years ago?
Compared to every other genre, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah. Hey, Wale, thanks for checking in with us, man. We definitely got to see you when you come back around. If you come close, if you come to New York or Boston, or if you happen to come to Connecticut, me and Regg are going to be in that row watching, man. We're going to see this.
let's get it, man. I appreciate y'all.
Bring one of them one night stand joints to
Nah,
Connecticut.
we bringing something bigger and better to Boston.
I
And
know.
Oh, okay.
hopefully y'all get y'all championship, and y'all done talking about it by the time.
No, I'm hoping they not. That way I'll be done grilling them about it. Because if they win it,
You guys in Dallas have another issue. Y'all have some other stuff to
why
worry
They
we
about.
got
got
a lot going on over there. Boy, they got a
Golly,
lot.
y'all got other stuff to worry about. Y'all,
we
that
all
salary
right
cap
now.
whooping y'all
Okay.
ass. That salary cap is crushing y'all.
Nah, but you know what? We're gonna be all right though.
Okay, Kendrick. All right, good luck, man.
We gonna be all right. Our defense, we fired our coordinator. We're gonna
Okay.
bring a few people in. We already scoring 30 points a game.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
problem, the other
Okay.
team
No
scored
more Pickens.
35.
None of that. No Micah. No Pickens. No nothing. Just
No,
expensive.
we're gonna have Pickens. He's getting
Okay.
paid.
All right. Then y'all ain't going. They're gonna have me on the offensive line blocking. They ain't gonna put
But
up
well, you better tackle some damn body.
Yeah. All right, man. But I
Hey,
see
Wale,
y'all, man. I appreciate the support, y'all.
thank
My
you, man.
guy.
Appreciate you, man.
Much love.